Greetings to one and all. So in this video I am gonna cook curry goat, and this is the traditional way of cooking curry goat in Jamaica. So this is 3 pounds of goat's meat, but it is the ram goat as we call it in Jamaica. So I went ahead and cut the meat into medium pieces or bite sizes. And this is the rib, no, this is the neck area of the goat, by the way, because I do not want a lot of meat and less bones. I want bones and less meat, really. The bones have more flavor. And this is game meat, so I like it to be a bit spicy. So I went ahead and washed it in vinegar and water solution. And then I remove some excess fats, not a lot, and then I put it to drain. So I'm ready to season it right now. So first of all, I am gonna put salt, and you can go on my website. You can look in the description box below for the link. It will be on my website soon. So that is salt. That is about ½ teaspoon of salt. It will need more salt, but not at this point. And this is all-purpose. And I'm using the good old Maggi. You can add a teaspoon of all-purpose. This is black pepper. And that is around 1 teaspoon. I am gonna season the goat's meat generously with the spices. This is some Badia complete seasoning, and please excuse the background noise. And this is Laurie's seasoning salt. Like I said, use around 1 teaspoon of the spices. And this is curry. 2 different types of curry mixed together. So I'm gonna use most of the curry to put on the meat, and then I'm gonna put a little bit, I'm gonna burn a little bit in the oil. So that is around 2 tablespoons. Here. So I'm gonna use my hand and rub in the spices as well as the curry onto the meat. And I will have to let the curry soak as well as the spices soak into the meat before I cook the meat. And then I'm gonna burn just maybe ½ teaspoon of curry into the hot oil, because if I don't do that, then I will have diarrhea. I don't know why, but the curry has to burn into the oil. And that is why I do not buy curry food, any type of food, curry food, because not everyone burns the curry into the oil, and that is gonna give me upset stomach and diarrhea. So that curry is enough, it doesn't need any more. So I'm just gonna wash my hand, and then I'm gonna use some vinegar and wash my hand as well to get the curry stain off my hand. Now this is pimento seeds, crushed, fresh pimento seeds, right? You can use the pimento powder if you want, but I rather to use the seeds because the seed is more flavorful. It's the real thing, no preservative. Alright, so in this container, let me rub in the pimento seeds. And I crush it. I use a kitchen hammer and crush the seeds. So you can see the curry standing up on the meat, so it needs to soak so that it can soak into the meat. Alright, so in here I have some fresh herbs. Some fresh herbs that I cut up ahead of time, and this is scallion and hot pepper, thyme, onion, sweet peppers. So this is the yellow sweet pepper and the red sweet pepper. I use around quarter of each. So I'm just gonna add some of the seasoning. Now I also have garlic. So I'm gonna add all the garlic cloves, or what do you call it, peg. My mother said peg, but I said cloves. And this is ginger and curry. Yeah, works real good together. So I am just gonna add some of the seasoning now, and when the meat is partially cooked, I am gonna add the rest. Right, because the meat is gonna be on the fire cooking for maybe an hour and a half. So you wanna add some fresh herbs to give it that good taste. So I'm gonna cover this and set it aside. That will be added to the meat when the meat is partially cooked. So I'm gonna cook the meat with these herbs. So this is the ginger, garlic, hot peppers, onion, scallion. I'm not gonna add the sweet peppers until the meat is partially cooked. Alright, so this is enough. So what I'm gonna do now is to cover this. I'm not gonna put it into the fridge. I'm just gonna cover it and put it aside on the kitchen counter to marinate. I want the curry to soak into the meat. Right now it is standing on the meat. You can actually take the curry off the meat because it's standing outside of the meat. Basically I want it inside of the meat, so it needs to soak for at least an hour. So I'm just gonna cover it like that and put it on, just put it on the kitchen countertop. So see you soon when I'm gonna cook the curry goat. So a pot is on medium, no, it's on low heat, and I am gonna add around, that is around 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil. And I am gonna add this amount of curry to the oil. I'm also gonna add a piece of ginger, not ginger, garlic. But here's the thing, I am not gonna let the curry burn until it is dark color, because I want the curry goat to have like a light curry color and not a dark curry color. So I am gonna put the meat into the pot before the curry burns and become dark in color. Because if I allow that, the meat is gonna get dark, and I'm not going for that look at the moment. I want the meat to have like a bright curry color. So yes, and remember the heat is on low. You don't want to turn up the heat as yet, and I'm not gonna add any water to the pot. I'm just gonna cover the pot and allow the meat to cook in its own juice. So when the meat begins to fry. When the water dissolves, then I'm gonna add water, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So let me show you what it looks like. See, it is cooking in its own juice, and this stage is very important because at this stage the gravy and the curry and everything are combining together, and the meat is also developing the flavor from the spices and everything like that at this stage. So this is very important to allow the meat to cook like this before adding water to it. So I'm gonna cover the pot and let it continue to cook in its own juice until it begins to fry. So let's have a look at it again. So the meat is cooking in its own juice. Okay, so I thought I was videoing. Obviously not. So let me tell you what I did. So remember that I put the goat's meat to cook in its own juice, right? So the water dissolves and the meat begins to fry. So I added enough water to just cover the meat because I do not like when my goat's meat is cooked into a lot of water at once. I rather to add the water little at a time until the meat is cooked. So I added just enough water to cover the meat, and when this water dissolved, I will add more water, and I will keep adding water until the goat's meat is partially cooked. I will come back and show you what it's look like. Yes, so now I am gonna cover the pot and let the goat's meat cook. Okay, so let's have a look at the goat's meat. It is now partially cooked because, as you can see, the fork teeth can go through the goat's meat without much force. So what I am going to do now is to add the remaining season to it, and this is really optional, but because it was cooking for an hour, and personally I believe that the season boil out, although it probably boil out in other pot, but me just want to put some fresh seasoning in it. It is really optional. You don't have to do it, but I like doing it, right? So I am gonna add some more water, and this is to cook the seasoning and just to finish off the goat's meat. So when this water dissolved, or the gravy reduces and begins to thicken, I will come back. So at this point now, you can see that the gravy is getting thicker and thicker. So at this point you're going to taste for salt. If it needs more salt, I should say. Mine is okay, no salt is needed. So I'm just gonna let it simmer down some more. This is my authentic Jamaican curry goat. So this is 3 pounds of curry goat, but when you cook curry goat, it tends to shrink, so it seems like 2 pounds. Now, if you're gonna serve this with white rice or rice and peas, you can fry two slices of rye plantain, because rye plantain complements curry meat like curry chicken or curry goat, especially anything curry, but mostly curry chicken or curry goat. yeah, rye plantain complements it. I'm gonna fry rye plantain, but I'm not ready to do so as yet. I'm gonna fry it when I'm ready to serve it. Yes, so that's basically it. So this is how I cook my curry goat, authentic curry goat. If you want, you can add a twist to it, and you can put Irish potato, you can put carrot, but I don't like those things on my curry goat. I probably will put Irish potato sometimes, but I don't necessarily like it. I just like it just like how it is with a curry chicken or anything curry. I just do not like to add those things, but you can always add it to yours if that's your preference. I have a curry chicken recipe that I added Irish potato, but it's not something that I do very often. I just like it plain as ever, no nothing added to it. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel and click the post notification bell so that you will know when I uploaded a new video. So thanks to the girl that shared my video on Facebook. Thank you very much. And thanks to those who subscribe to my channel also. Thanks to everybody who watches my video as well.